Hello, and welcome to a game I played today. This game is called Tomb of Tyrants. It's actually the first game I published on Play Today, and I only did it for a test run. So I figured as the 99th episode of this series, I should just do a proper review of it with sound this time, as the first one was without any sound. So, Tomb of Tyrants, it's a match 3 meta game with pretty graphics, pretty pixel graphics at that, and a lot of intricate little micromanagement things, as well as kind of funny puns. Like the menu looks confusing at first: rule, plot, medal, abdicate. But then you see the hover text is rule is just you know, the pseudo for playing. Plot is like stats, which gives you stats. As you can see, I've played a lot of this game. Withdraw, back. Medal, to medal with something, or medal in something. Options. And then to abdicate is to quit. So, you know, that's, I don't know, it's kind of in a cool, interesting setting. So let's just play. And so this game, why am I even seeing tutorial? I don't, yeah, well, hold on, let me try to disable tutorial. All right, I've seen everything here. Does it, oh, this might be a bug. It's not disable the tutorial. Thank you, and now disable the tutorial. Alright, that's kind of funny. Okay, so it's a match 3 game, and so you see your tyrant, basically. You start with one floor, although if you've played a previous game, then you may have a few floors and a few gimmicks left from your previous session. But it's been a while since I've played this game, and so I think one of the updates just wiped whatever progress I had. I did unlock everything here, so I've already 100%ed it, which means, well, there might be spoilers, but I don't think they're actually spoilers, in terms of it doesn't really help you to know about which rooms are possible. So, whatever. A bit about the UI here. At the top, we'll, as soon as I start making a match, we'll start seeing heroes collect here. They'll stand in a row and they'll try to access the tomb and try to slay my my tyrant, basically. And all these heroes have special abilities. Well, special is a light term because they can do special stuff, but it's not something that will, you know, I think you can micromanage it if you wanted to, but you don't really have to bother with it. It's not so much of a problem. Likewise, the tyrant has a few stats as well, and every stat is displayed. So you can see that in the hover, he has 2 hearts, he has a bunch of power-ups, he has not power-ups, statistics, whatever. He has a bunch of special stats like melee damage, and he's a biped and whatever. And all these stats or all these properties are connected somehow. So then let's focus on the match 3. I'll just start a game and we'll see how things go. So the game itself is fairly free. You have a fixed number of corners you can make, basically. Right now that's 3. I think I can improve that somehow. I don't really remember what exactly would improve that, but something allows it, you know, some items maybe, or like an overhaul meta unlocking system. As we can see, there's one hero already mounting here. So let's just hurry up and try to build one of these rooms. So basically that's what we're going to do. We're going to build rooms and try to put our tyrant as low as possible, far away from all the travelers and adventurers trying to slay my my tyrant. And so it's really just, I mean, this is the core of it, right? You're doing match 3, and whenever you make a match, you are collecting resources. And as you can see, the match is actually not match 3, it's match 4, but whatever. As you can see, it's very, very frequent. So I'm just gonna randomly click. That's basically how I've been playing this game anyways. The darkness, I think it's new since last I played. That's kind of nice. So I've just built a CD cellar, and the CD cellar gives me some minions. In this case, the minions are giant rats, and they will stay in this floor, basically. And the heroes, they will ascend through my tomb and go top down. I do have some control over this. For instance, I can... Oh, is that no longer possible? Close, please. I should be able to say... Interesting. Okay. Well, it used to be... I think I'm going to die here. It doesn't really matter. It used to be that I could control this part and say, I don't want you to leave this floor, basically. Maybe that's something that's to be done later. Yeah, I died here because I was too slow. And here you can see that this is like a special kind of hero. He's stronger than everything else, and you get more bonuses for slaying him. But of course, he deals more damage and whatever. All right, so let's try this again. You can prepare your moves, and the game is very free in this, and I like that. Like it's very casual that way, and you don't really need to bother yourself with very intricate moves. You can just line up everything as you like it and plunge away. However, you can also use this to make more complicated combinations. For example, as you can see here, there's a small, I don't know, a list of to-dos or events or whatever happened. And I completed Gather More Bone. And bone is the white icons, basically. They amount to bone. And whenever you make a match 4 with these, you will see that this resource here will increase, if I do it properly anyways. And you'll see that from 24, it just got 4 added to it. And so this is basically how you gather resources, and you need resources to build stuff, and later you'll need resources to buy back the minions that have been slayed by these heroes. Also, there is, well, as you would expect, there's a lot of meta going on. So, for example, there are plots, and plots are basically like sub-challenges or small pseudo-challenges that only affect the current run. Actually, that's not true. You actually can get legacy stuff, and legacy stuff means whatever is marked as being legacy, it will carry over to the next floor. So, for example, if I would do finish this plot, which is impossible because it's 5 seconds and there's no way, but whatever. If I would have finished it and I would have had a champion, which I also don't have, then it would carry over to my next playthrough. But only one, so it's not like nothing permanent. There is a permanent like a permanent unlocking meta going on, but it's light. It just gives you very slight bonuses, nothing serious. But apart from that, you can do these plots and you can get these legacies, but that's it. And legacies goes for floor, basically. So all the floors that you gather somehow here, they can actually amount to actually be kept for a next playthrough. So that's one thing. Then there are heroes, and you can get heroes. No, they're called differently. I forget their name. But whenever you slay a superhero, and I mean like the one that was looking slightly different from the others. Whenever you slay that, you can get one of those minions. He's called differently, whatever. He's going to be listed up here, and you can use him for stuff, basically. I don't know. You can use him to gather resources. You can use him to attack in a very specific area, or you can just use him as a general defense, which is kind of nice. I like that. And you can have them carry over to the next round as well, to your next playthrough as well. Another thing that can carry over are items. Along the way, not super frequent, but sometimes you can get items. I think that's one item Yeah, no, it's not. I don't have anything that amounts to an item right now. But some of these tiles may turn into something that's a collectible item, and certain items are one use only, and then there are items that are a passive bonus, basically. And you can get legacy plots, basically. Let's see, this is like a legacy champion. All right, it's a champion. Okay. Your minion is a champion. So you can get legacy plots that give you an item that carries over, and then in that case the leftmost 1, 2, or 3 or whatever items will carry over to your next playthrough. And then the fourth type of... You're going to die. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not paying that much attention. The next thing that can carry over is your your stock size, basically, so your max size for a certain resource. You can see that there are 8 different resources, and they match with the colors. You can customize these colors, by the way. So if you're colorblind, you can pick a scheme that you like or whatever, or you can just look at the pictograms and try to match them that way. Although I gather it's going to be much more difficult to do it that way, but you know, it's what it is. And you start out with a max of 25 in each resource, and the only way to increase this is by performing so-called rituals. And rituals are where was those? Wait, I'm missing those. Rituals are these rituals now? I guess so. All right. Well, rituals are pentasized. Well, actually, not pentasized. It's just forms. So let's. I think this is just a UI change I didn't notice yet. It's just new as opposed to what I've been used to playing as with or whatever. These are just forms. So for example, you can see this S shape, and the hint also says matches ritual to increase your maximum resource. And the ritual mainly consists of, you know, matching that form. So let's go ahead and try to do that. I'm already failing it. That's the wrong side. Okay. Alright, okay, so this is going to match it in an S form because it's going to be this, that, and that. So I move it downwards, and you'll see that this, I don't know, this sprung. It says here that I've got 2 max loot for completing a ritual, and you can see that I've got 27 in loot now rather than 25 I started out with. So generally you randomly get those rituals, you know, just by playing. But at some point they increase some more complicated figures, and you'll find yourself in trouble, basically, or at least no, not in trouble, but it'll be more bothersome to get them, basically. So there are actually a lot of high-end. Let's see, let's get a big one here. A lot of high-end combinations you can make here. This is not the biggest one, but it's one of the easier ones, I guess. So let's do a 3x3, which I think got just 2 runes, rituals, and I got 29 now. When you hover over them, you can see, you get a clue. Like I said, the game doesn't really care, you know, it's not exactly about the difficulty of finding a match. There's a light time pressure in terms of, you know, these heroes are coming down and they're going to kill you if you don't act fast enough. But it's I don't know, it's fine. So let's try to do a more serious game here. I think I've explained most of the mechanics now, and it's now really just becoming I don't think I'm going to be able to save this this tyrant, but let's try it anyways. I just need enough resources. This sucks. Okay, hold on. And of course you can just randomly, you can get combos, but the combos don't really matter that much. You get more resources if you do bigger combinations. So if you match 6 runes, you get more resources from that opposed to 5 whatever. I'm getting the rats again. Why am I randomly picking that? I guess I don't really care. Alright. Let me just try to squash this. Alright, so we can... Alright, another room. So basically that's what I'm doing. Or what I tend to do is let's try to get a bigger combo here. Look. Woohoo! There's so many rituals. And you can see that I've lit up all those rituals, and at some point it's going to be more difficult to get them, but right now this is alright, so it's that. This is fine. And so I got a lot of max growth. So this is another plot, and basically it says don't spend bone, so it means I can't, or I shouldn't buy stuff with bone, which is this one. but I don't even have enough bone to do that, and even if I did, I guess I wouldn't want to. And so as you can see, I mean, there is a max number of shuffles you can do, basically, or corner cutting before the game says, okay, you can't do this anymore. So you can't indefinitely just make circles and circles and circles. It's just, you know, it wouldn't make sense. Let's keep on buying that stuff and adding rooms. I want to add rooms. And after that, it really just becomes a pseudo-casual game of match 4 in this case. Also, there is a very interesting codex, and the codex basically contains all the well, everything you need, basically, right? So you can see there is I've actually have a prophecy to fulfill, so they've added content after I've oh, they added added a lot of floors. So basically what you do is to unlock them, you use a very specific combo, a combination of floors, I mean. And then you have to fulfill a certain plot, which is actually not a plot. It's called differently. I think it's more like is it the legacy? No, it's not a legacy. It's a special kind of plot, anyways. I should not spend growth, and then I'll get a legacy resource, and then in that case, a lock will open here, allowing me to pick that resource as being a legacy, so that I will get that limit the next time I play. There are items that help you pick... Oh, okay, so this is an item I got. This is a passive, and it increases the... I don't know. I think this is like a minion, demon, whatever thingy. Yeah, I don't know. It increases the number of trolls. No, it's more like an orc. The number of orcs, I think, by 1. I don't know why that was a... yellow. Maybe it indicated that it was full. So basically how that buying stuff works. Okay, great. I get a legacy minion. I have no minions yet. A legacy... oh, I get a legacy resource. So now you can see there are locks, and the hint already says it. I can add it to my legacy. And so basically what you try to do is you pick your highest maximum resource. I think they cap at 50. So, you know, you can't have more than 50 of one stuff. But whatever. I should buy a floor. I should complete rituals. So if I complete 4 rituals, I'll get a legacy item, which means I can keep that thing. And as you can see, the legacy or the rituals have become more complicated. And what I should just try to do is get a more complicated, or more, not so much complicated, but like more. Let's just push this here. Bigger combinations, basically, and that way trying to automatically, magically get a ritual. So I got 1 of 4. I'm not gonna get 4 of 4. I don't think that's feasible for me right now. But yeah, this is basically how the game is played, and it's kind of nice. I like the meta. I like the fact that you're playing a very casual game, because the game doesn't really limit you in the fact that, you know, you must do this, you must do that. You're not very constrained in how this matching 4 works. You know, you've got all the freedom in the world, and actually you can pause the game. It will kill your multiplayer here, but if you don't care for points, you can pause the game and have every preparation you want, and then, you know, you can make a move, and the game will continue, giving you even more freedom to, you know, take your time and micromanage the whole game, and figure out a way to get past this. Take your time to, you know, see how far those heroes have come in your crypt. No, not your crypt, your tomb, and what you need to do to prevent them. So let's take a look at that. Actually, the heroes will drop down, and so every floor, every level can contain only, I think, a max of 5, maybe 4 heroes. And so they will fight an equal number of your minions. Your minions will die, and if your minion die, then you can buy them back here by paying the resource, and you'll get so many back for them. I don't think the resource count increases, but if you wait long enough, you can buy multiple minions for the same price, basically. And so if I buy them, then they will reappear, and I will hopefully survive longer. Every floor has a certain aspect, and I still can't access the... I don't remember how I could change this. Alright, so before you could just click here, and now I think he disabled it? I don't know. Every 5th floor... Oh crap, I need to... I'm sorry, I need to add some stuff here, lest I want to die. Great. And so now you see I've made this multiplier accidentally, because I just simply matched a large chunk of... Oh, I'm dead. And so you'll see that I'll keep this one because I got it, but nothing else. And at the top here it said that I could still get more legacies because I already had them. But of course I died, and that's going to be the end of that. As you can see, I kept my 29, but everything else just reset. I kept my item because I got that legacy, and it automatically takes the leftmost item. You can swap them around if you have multiple items anyways. You can only get, I think, about 10 items. You can only fill these slots with items. Every next item will just get lost. If you have a shop, one of the floors is actually a shop. If you have a shop, it will turn into a shop and will sell the item, and otherwise it will just disappear. So this one is an average multiplier of 1.5, which means that right now this is 1 because it's basically every tile, oh that was bad, every tile counts as 0.25. So if you have 9 tiles, you get 9 times 0.25 is 2.45. Yeah, 45, jeez, it's 0.25. So 9 times 0.25 is 2.25. Basically you have to, for this plot anyways, you have to be above 1.5 on average. So if I make another match 4 match, then I will drop the average. But if I then make it 1 higher, which is doable here, yes, I'll still... Well, actually, I dropped it still because it's 5 tiles is 1.25. Anyways, I got it and it's fine. And now I get a legacy resource again, so I'll just pick this one again. Of course, the legacy resources don't really matter for the current game, but as you can see, they can give you a good kickstart at the next game, which means that you don't actually have to do tedious grinding every time over and over again. On the other hand, this game doesn't support an overall unlocking scheme, apart from a minor bonus, and you know, that could alleviate some of the grinding problems that this game may face, at least in the early game. I think a full playthrough for this game for me amounts to something like an hour to get to like level 25. I don't know, and yeah, it's, I don't know, it's fun. I like playing it, mainly because it's casual. I really dig that, and yeah, there's a lot of micromanagement. Oh, right, that's what I was trying to look at before I died. There's a lot of micromanagement that you can do. I think the game nerfed that a bit for some parts. Like I said, these access controls are no longer manually overridable. They were before, and so before you could say this monster should not be, or this monster should not visit this floor, or monsters should stay at this floor because I think it's dangerous. But now all you can do, what's my multiplier? Wow, 1.6. I don't think I can manage that. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, nope, it's not going to be sufficient. I've already had enough crap. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so this is a prophecy. So prophecy is your overall unlock. Unfortunately, the prophecies only really unlock your... I should try to do that. I need to gather bone. You have no time limit for this. They unlock... Let me show you. Try to show you here. Actually, this is a plot. All right, I don't care about plots. Unlocks floors to buy, basically, or items or characters to buy, which are usually connected to floors. Items, you know, everything here should be able to be, and these are the ones I'm currently unlocking, should be able to unlock. And basically how you do that is by fulfilling a prophecy. In this case, that means you need to recruit a wolf for 15 times, a goblin 15 times, and gather bone. The bone part is easy, generally anyways. It shouldn't be a problem to gather the resource required, but buying those minions, those specific minions, means you have to have the floor that the minions spawn on. And these minions spawn on a specific floor, however, which you need to build. and usually means building other required floors before you can build that floor. So this is where the legacy floors come in handy, because you can just say, okay, I start out with that floor, and now I can just try to keep on buying that stuff. So I can buy a dark elf 3 times. I think the yellow thing here signifies that it's at its max and its most efficient or maximum efficiency in terms of buying it, because you'll still... Is this mine? Oh yeah, they're gobbling. Okay. At its maximum efficiency, and you won't get any better price, or you won't get more minions for the same price, basically. Build Wicked Workshop. Is that something I can do? That all right, that's great. It's a legacy floor. So now I have a legacy floor. I have goblins, so I should you're a gremlin, you are a dark elf. I don't know which ones. I'm just gonna go for CD Cellar. All right, so there's the lock here at the legacy, and now it's legacied. I can add resources to my legacy, and I will go for this one. Alright, so these are my champions. Or what, is that a champion? Yeah, that's my champion. And I can, for one... No, actually I don't have a legacy champion yet. I can send my champion to find stuff. And finding stuff really just means sending him out away from your crypt for a while, and then he comes back, usually with some resources, sometimes with an item, and I don't actually know. It didn't really come back with anything else the last time I played. That may have changed. So let's see, what else was I or can I say about this game? There is let's see, I've explained that, I don't know. I think I've covered most of this game. You should just play it, really. I mean, I can dig legacy items, so I can keep 2 of them. But these are okay. So these are one-time use items, and basically what they do is they give you a buff for a floor. I think it's as far as I can see, it's a permanent buff, meaning that the item will be used every now and then. It will give you certain stats, like this gives you 3 hearts, and I think it's an attack. I don't remember what that blue icon means. But it will give you, I think, does that mean? No. It will give you 4 stats, basically, whenever you fight on this room. And, oh, is it a defense? I think it's defense. The Codex, by the way, will tell you this. I think there's a page that explains it. Maybe not. I don't know, whatever. So, but you can find these. This is a use item, and so it just destroys the top 4 rows. The only reason you would want to do this is to refresh stuff, I guess, because quite honestly, there is no real limit to how many blocks there can be here. There's a limit to it, but there's no penalty for exceeding that limit. So if you don't clear blocks fast enough, you're basically just missing out on resources. There's nothing else or no other reasons to clear out resources apart from not missing out on resources, which I think, again, is very nice. I don't have rules here. This is a max, so I should do it. That looks like a cool room. I don't know if the game is giving me clues now to try and get these prophecies done, but whatever. To gather scrap. Scrap was loot, gear, flash, arcane. Okay, so I should get pink stuff in order to fulfill this plot, and then when I get this plot, I get a legacy resource, which is, well, it's interesting. I don't know. It's helpful later. You know, you'll need a lot of resources to build certain later floors, and you will have to have a higher maximum for certain resources or multiple resources in order to buy those floors. So there is a good reason to do those rituals. Overall, I don't know. You know, the game has a good sense of feeling for its theme. The menu, of course, is a good example of that. It's you know, very themed with the pseudo titles or the cover titles or whatever. And then this, you know, everything just reeks of the whole theme of the whole tomb thing. On top of that, the pixel art is really pretty. you may have to get used to it for a bit, but you know, it's, I don't know, I can really dig this. And of course the music is fine, the audio and whatever is also proper. The implementation, there's a lot of information going on. So UI wise, it's I'd say it's a big challenge to get everything on screen and to make the player actually figure out, you know, what everything does and what it means. At first, you're really just gonna play a match 4 game and not even know or care what the hell's going on. You're just I'd say you're just building rooms randomly and hoping that you're not dying. Later on, of course, that changes a bit, and once you get a feeling for what the hell is going on, you can also try to, you know, be more precise and more more geared towards what you're trying to unlock here or achieve. But most of the time, you're just gonna play casual, and sometimes you're gonna pay attention to these. I see that I have nothing in. I just want to send those for fetching stuff. I want to add this to that. I can't use this. Nope. The game is under continuous construction though. Well, construction, evolution, whatever. New floors are being added every now and then. Honestly, the new floors don't really mean that much in terms of, you know, going to affect my gameplay directly. I'm not consciously making the choice to go one room or the other. I just take the topmost, and when I was actually unlocking stuff or playing, you know, for real, I was trying to get for the more expensive or bigger rooms. But now it's really just, you know, whatever room is available to build it, and don't even bother with whatever they mean. But if you do, you can look in the Codex, and it will just, you know, tell you exactly what is required for what. Prophecy, trusty seeds, gather growth. All right, I'll do growth. Growth. It's a very easy prophecy to fulfill. I don't even know what you're going to get for it, but whatever. Certain floors, it's not related to what I just did, but certain floors will exclude other floors. When you build it, it doesn't show right now. When you build it, they will tell you which floors may or may not be built once you build that floor, that new floor. Which is mostly relevant for certain unlocking trees, because, you know, in order to build or in order to unlock certain things, you will need to build certain floors. But if you build the wrong floors, then those required floors may not be available for you to build anymore. Whatever. So I need. There's a prophecy, Diamonds in the Rough. I don't even know what all these prophecies are doing. I must have not played this game in a long time. Like I said, stuff is being added all the time. Nearly there. So the other thing you can do... Oh, is that no longer possible? So the other thing you could do before is press a button around here that said refresh the stuff refresh the tiles here. But that button is gone. Maybe I need to clear more area before I can press that button again. Let me just quickly try that. Because that way you could refresh your area basically, and try to get new icons to match. The other way you get new icons, by the way, is to make to kill enemies or get bent yourself, or just to well, like I said, press that button. Crap. I don't think the button is there. Is it? That's weird. I would have expected that button to be there. Even now, not even now. Wow, okay. Fine, we'll just do this. What the hell? Okay, so there was a button here. I guess it's gone. Whatever. I need a bit more. Okay, so there was that. That's good. I needed the growth. I need... Wait. I need 5 more growth, basically. Why can't I... I need more resources. Okay. That's not good. I have no idea where I am. There used to be a small... Hey, why don't you search for stuff? So I can drag him here. He has certain abilities. Alright, his pop-up, his hover will say that, I think. Crap. Did I kill? Okay, I think I killed it. Alright, if I click it, okay, I wouldn't expect that. If I click it, you can see the stats here. He has certain abilities, you can look him up. He has properties and whatever, attributes. And you can, okay, if you drag him here, it will go to the overworld basically and go and search. As you can see, these are searching. This is a countdown for when they return, and you can have him basically defend your tomb in a specific floor, a specific whatever, or you can have him search for stuff basically. So I've completed this trusted steeds. I don't even know what is that. What is that? Is it a floor? I think it's a floor. So this prophecy unlock. Oh no, this is a prophecy. A human knight, a human templar, and a trusty steed. But it doesn't really say where those spawn or how to use them. These items are new. Repair wench. That's. What does that do? I don't even know. Let's see. I have. What's this? A resource. Oh, okay. So this is 33, 35. 35 is nice. We'll lock that. And you can see that some of my champions have returned, and they give me this basically. Let's buy some fallen minions back, and then we'll try to build a new addition to the floor. So like I said, you could try to focus on getting these rituals as well, and that will help you increase these, which will in turn help you to build more floors. But right now I'm fine. I don't need to. I'm going to end this recording soon and whatever. So yeah, it's I think I've explained most of what this game has to offer, to be honest. There's probably one or two subtleties that I've missed right now, and you'll have to excuse me for doing so. It has been a long time since I've played it, but overall, it's a fun game. It has a lot of meta content to check out, and I would yeah, I would suggest you pick this up. Yeah. So let's end that here. I could do the prophecy, and that would have me prevent from. All right, I should continue this, to be honest. I should try to get that prophecy fulfilled, as well as the prophecy. I should try to do the prophecies, because the prophecies allow me to do like the over. What is it? How would you say that? The meta unlocking thing. I don't know. That's scrap. That's not loot. I need loot. And who knows? I may actually find something else to talk about. So another way to get new tiles is to build a floor, because once you build a floor, there will be a new gap which will be filled with new items. Okay, that's that, and then we'll do this. Is that loot? Is this loot or not? I think it's loot. What? I need the. What do I need here? I need 25 of that, 20 bone, and arcane stuff. No, I have that. Why can't I build it? Oh, I need to clear floors. Duh. Hey. And so this could be the other problem. If you don't clear quick enough, then you can't build floors, because you do need empty rows here in order to build new floors. All right. How much do I need here? Get away. This information can get a bit cluttered every now and then. Let's just send them all top, and just to spend, not spend gear, to find me resources basically. Great. Greater. Oh. Come on. Oh, I didn't even notice the fact that I was dying. Oh well. You can activate some warning for this, by the way. Like, right now I didn't even notice the fact that my tyrant was being attacked or in danger of being attacked. But you can activate certain alarms, and those alarms will then ring loud bells. You can see there's a large group gathering here because I had a lot of floors. You know, those bells will go off and you'll scare the shit out of yourself the first time that happens because you have no clue. But later on, you'll just turn that alarm off and you'll be, oh crap, I'm dead again. Whatever. As you can see, I kept my CD cells because it was Legacy. And it won't be Legacy now, so I'll have to re-earn that for my next playthrough. But I'm going to end this now. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Oh, by the way, the rating is already set. It's the same as before. It's a 6 because I've 100%ed this. It's a good game. It's a 5 because it's objectively a 5. It's a good full game with a lot of meta content. The graphics are good. I like the pixel art. There's a lot of detail in there. The content is good. There's plenty of levels and plenty of items and plenty of stuff. And then the implementation is very solid. So you know, this is a full colors. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you, and bye-bye.